So Fredrickson is out for the Clippers. And who else they got out? Can't remember who else it was. But I know their best big man is out. Their starting big man.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was Skylar Cook singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. MD out there with Thomas.
They really don't have a true number one option right now with this time. I mean, they did with Julian Stockton, but they let him walk and let him go to Chicago.
So, Brett, when you were playing, what was your approach?
Now they don't have
Game of a
one.
back-to-back. Anything different?
Well, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
And here are the Clippers now. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Munoz. A three-pointer off the mark. MP against George. Back to MP. Christie against Thomas. Pocket 6. Puts one up from 19. Unable to get that one. 1 minute played so far here in the first. Christie the pass to George. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. And here are the Nets. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
It's been impressive, and the question now really is, who's going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's to Jackson. Here we go. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he is looking confident. Look how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now, I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
On the free throw, no good. Shots good by Freeman Liberty.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Back to George. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hits it from three-point range.
They don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now Now here's Thomas. This time out he had 14 points. Takes it off the glass. Freeman Liberty's got his second bucket tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APP sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Munoz passes to Christie. From 11 feet away, and the shot goes down.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brentley, you talked about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much. Their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
What a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's George. Scores on the spin. George has got 5 now.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Outside Jackson. That one falls. He's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Out to the right wing. Here's Christie. He had 15 points last outing. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
No problem knocking that one down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Christie. Back to George. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Nets leading by 4. MP with it. This game he had 34 points. Thomas finds MP. Here's Jackson. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. We're getting the first look at the season of the Nets in this one. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
He just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to miss that.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Thomas. He has yet to score. Outside Jackson. Back to MP. This one for 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here's Boeheim. This game we saw him score 14. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
George against MP. Here's Christie. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And it's behind missing. Nets leading by 5. MP dishes to Jackson. Over Munoz. Jackson misses.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's George finishing it off.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
We did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And here's MP. They'll bring it up for Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night for Now from the field, he's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And here is Hunter. And here's George. 14 points for him. And a miss there on the triple. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Nice slash by MP right there. Love when he takes the initiative.
Now George. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. MP's shot is good.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Behan. Following the basket by MP. Here's Munoz. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The drive by MP. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Hunter. Will it go? Knocks down the free ball.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brett, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin, and defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And Doc Rivers is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. To the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawk. You have to give it up to this man.
You are right, so he stepped in for both. Here's Whitehead. He's guarded by McMillan.
Hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Ewing surveying the floor. Holmes gets to Ewing. MP passes to McMillan. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Oh, good on the triple.
They've been beating him for a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to connect. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now there's a 5-point Nets lead.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's that's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Holmes. Still yet to score. MP outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nets lead by 8.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Connect. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Holmes. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Munoz passes to Macy. Here's Connect. Ewing defending. Connect. No good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but plenty of room.
Put that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Here's Akacha. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so MP will bring it up for Brooklyn. Holmes has a screen. McMillan. And the 3 off target. The Clippers shooting well right out of the gates. Here at around 50%. Up to the right wing. Latrey doesn't go for it. MP has been leading the charge for Brooklyn. He was a true standout at the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Right head out there with Carter. Then it's Keontae Jordan. Then it's Connect. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alt. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Chicago was sensational. He had 34 points and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. Performance like that makes you hungry for more. You're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Bucket is good. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Inside, tries it from 9. Here's Freeman Liberty. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Akacha. Basket counts.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Now, here's MP. He's got 11. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Shoots a fader. Carter pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
Back to George. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. George has got 16 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to come into this lead and give them a chance.
And great shooters know that they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's George. 29 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Here's MP after the basket by Los Angeles. 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's George. Connect with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. And there's the drive. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt at his 3rd make.
That's nice vision there. See that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's MP. Thomas passes to McMillan. Here's Freeman Liberty. He had 22 points in the win against Chicago. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Carter pulls it in. Clippers trail by 7. Ukocha covered by MP. Outside, George. That one good for 2. George has got 20 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Thomas, that's good. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call it, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 19 points in the game.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
George looking around. It's all in by Freeman Liberty. Freeman Liberty's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, and he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flanks.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more. He looks like he's going to get it.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Connect. Thomas covering. George takes a 2-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Thomas. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Another one falls for Brooklyn. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Outside, George. Good on the 3-point shot. George has got 25 points in the game.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Hall. Stolen by George. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. And gets it to go.
And that's how they're going to trip this league. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
And here is MP. He's got 11. This ball moved by Brooklyn. 4 on the shot clock. Let's it go with a 3. Carter pulls it in.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim, you guys. They must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Brooklyn leading by 9. MP passes to McMillan. Here's Freeman Liberty. Back to MP. Fires for 3. MP, the his team. Got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. MP is second.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Pass the Bayheim. Now, here's Hunter. Here's Connect. The three-pointer, no good.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And the basket by Jackson.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
That feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Connect. He has 5. They set the pick. Offline with his three. Well, was the Clippers their last game a loss to the Rockets?
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit, you know that.
Here's Christie. Pass to Bayheim. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Oh my god, what is that?
Is good.
A left-handed underarm free throw. That is funny as hell. What the hell? Never say that before. Rick Barry used to do that, but he did it with 2 hands.
14
Never
points for him.
seen someone do it with 1 hand.
Outside, Bain. Back to MP. No good on the 3. Clippers trail by 12. As a junior college product, Dalton Kenneth Gray didn't have the traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC or at a small Division I program. Then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Now, here's Bain. Still scoreless. Outside Jackson, front past the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. 1:29 left to play here in the second quarter. MP against Christie. Pass to Hunter. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Nets.
Just a solid performance performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Misi's shot is good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And the Clippers have possession. After the basket by Brooklyn, and the free ball is good. Connects. That is third basket of the night.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
On the wing, Jackson. Shoots over Connect. Jackson misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
And that happens. The important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. Cost you another play. I love the effort there. An undersized four can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
23 seconds left in the first half. And
I'm gonna
so
take foul
NBA will
shots.
bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 17 points
Three
was
on
their
first
biggest
half.
margin. Beyond the arc. A shot, no good. And so is Brooklyn. Holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And swinging things back to our featured matchup, MP was on fire during those first 2 quarters of play.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie, I get into that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, it has been a clinic out there by Keontae Jordan.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
This is one that they're not going to play anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. We've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with MP. And it's Jackson at the 3. MP finds Thomas. Here's Misi. Pass to Freeman Liberty. And here's MP for 3. Gets that one through the hole, making him now 7-13 in this game.
Impressive range from MP. The D has to chase him off that line.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Jordan. Covered by MP. Hooked away and stolen by MP. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Christie. And the basket is good. Christie's got 6 points.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Jackson misses. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Christie. He has 6. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Freeman Liberty. That's good. And it's It's Jackson with the assist that time. Freeman Liberty's got 24 points. And George kicks to Hunter. To the middle. Wrong, he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. He is going to be on MP.
And your point guards have got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the tip.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Nets leading by 10. Outside Thomas. Outside Jackson. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Shot clock at 4. Here's Thomas. 4 seconds left. Christie with the rebound. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Hunter kicks to George. He's feeling it. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
You know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them trying to will this team to victory.
Now, MP. 17 points in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shoot.
Out to the wing. Here's Munoz. Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And I can say something surprising. He goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Thomas, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, George. Munoz, covered by MP. Now, here is George. He's got 32. And right away, they get you with a three-pointer of their own.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Olney.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract years. Commissioner Silver says he used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, he moves to
MP with it. 17 points in the
Come on,
game.
Desmond Bain.
On the wing, Bain. Here's the screen. Gets a very good look and converts. Bain's got his first points of the night.
So that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Not burned on that one.
The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. First free throw is good.
Wow, they paid every free throw here in the second half.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to MP. Bain looking around. Carries it from 3-point range. Bain's got 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Jackson. The teardrop falls in. 16 points for him.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Good by Whitehead. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer's up. And who are they gathering tonight the game.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Connect. Whitehead out there with Macy. Then it's George. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Just 2 to shoot. MP, no good. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Connect. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. It's George on the wing. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Right end shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jackson. Holmes trying to free himself up. And there's Jackson on the assist by MP.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's George. Oh, he just cheers it right over MP. Wow.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And George now top of the key. No good from outside.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to beat some easy ones.
And emphatic LU jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one
Yeah,
up.
the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Ukocha, guarded by B. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Connects. No good. And so it's Spain with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ukocha, guarded by B. Pass to Whitehead. Now Connect. George with the ball. Plays it up and puts it in. George has got 44.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Liberty's checked in. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Bain. MP against George. Thomas outside. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Christie. Good for another bucket. He's made confidence now 6 for 8 on the night.
Could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Freeman Liberty. Good on the triple. the second half. And here's George. Facing a screen on MP. The shot by George, no good. Nets leading by 17. Down low. Pass to Macy. Shoots over Macy. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Macy's got 4 points this quarter.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Lets it go from the wing. George, no good. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And that one's good. MP.
Embracing the physicality, MP is unhindered by the aggressive D inside.
They need this. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A trend in the NBA and one Brett that I like. New downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
To the paint. Thomas, no luck. Clippers trail by 20. Here's Christie. Los Angeles with another
Just need
miss.
one more rebound for a triple double.
In the paint today, their work on the boards has been impressive. Oh, why thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that great with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 47 points.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Pass to Macy. Nets passing it around. Back to MP. Launches a 3. Whitehead with the rebound. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Christie. Now connect. Off target with his 3.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
To the inside. Freeman Liberty. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Brett, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Thomas against Christie. A rebound by the Nets. Freeman Liberty's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's MP. Outside Thomas. Cans it from downtown. Thomas got 20.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Pass to connect. Lets the free fly. Carries the long-range jumper.
You would think the coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now, MP. Here's Freeman Liberty. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Connect with it. Back to George. For the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Freeman Liberty's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Christie kicks to George. An easy 2 points on the way. George has got 49 points in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Outside Thomas. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
And the officials will call the illegal shot. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Here's Messi. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Baines checked in for Brooklyn. The Clippers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Pass to Hunter from downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Outside, Payne. To the middle. Out to Ewing. On the wing, Payne. Defended by Christie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers with the ball. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the final, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Here's Boeheim. Hunter, the three. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Bain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good, Bain. And the Nets making a change here. Holmes checked in. And Bain drops them both. The Clippers shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Pass to Hunter. Outside for George. Knocked away. And stolen by NP. Through credits. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
14 at the line for net. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
And it's behind missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for MP.
And with all of these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Outside, Payne. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And now Dort.
There's 18 seconds
Good
left in the
Lord.
fourth.
Don't know if they're going to take
Christie
this last
against
shot or
Payne.
not.
Christie the pass to Mooney. And here's George. Shoots the three. That
There's a
one
triple
doesn't
double
go.
to end off the game. So they win by 33. So they had a triple double.
Like grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for